Howdy guys and dolls out there in YouTube land, your favorite little keto goofball Diamond back again with my 530th day of my ketogenic journey, where I've gone from a former plus size model down to a keto cutie. So I've had an interesting day, but first let me show you what I ate yesterday, and then we'll talk about my weigh-in and everything else. Be right back. Is it a good birthday meal, honey? Yeah. So, this is what he had for his birthday meal. He wanted a two-piece, what they call this, $5 fill-up, and a cookie. He ate the cookie first, but he's very happy with the chicken. He loves bone-in chicken. That's what he calls it, or chicken with the bones in it. Well, a mistake was made with mine. I ordered grilled chicken and ended up with 3 original legs. I checked the web, though. There are 4 carbs per. I'm not real excited about that or happy about that. 12 carbs is more than I normally eat in a day sometimes, much less a meal, but I didn't want to complain, and it was doable. So we'll see how it affects me, or if it affects me at all. But I also had a glass of water. Is this mine? Yes, that's your root beer. Happy birthday, Angel. Alright, so my dinner tonight is serving size of pepperoni and mozzarella cheese with some ranch dressing. That's dinner time, a plain baconator with no bun. You guys, here's my macros for yesterday. My calories were 1,430, carbohydrates 17, fat 107 grams, protein 101 grams, and all in all, not a bad day, but I do think that chicken from KFC will affect me. On my website with everything I know about keto on it. You know, this is not scripted. This kid just says this because he watches so much YouTube. Kid YouTube, but he you know. Anyway, he knows. Hit that like button. Come on. So anyway,
it also hits that subscribe button.
That's right. Hit the subscribe button. I've got a built-in little advertiser over there, man.
Oh.
I have one experience.
Well, how about that?
Yeah, I made
Here at the beach.
Yes, you did.
And me and Hunter and Butter were at the beach.
Zach, are you having fun with Mama Pam? Yeah.
So and the door opens inward.
Yeah, that is perfect. That we could
So I went.
Zach sleeping in his little tent. My angel. Alright guys and dolls, so I came out for some groceries, and I got another unexpected flattery. Not as bold or rude as the last one, but this young man was bagging my groceries while I go, and he goes, "You are really pretty." And I was like, "Thank you." And he said, "No, I mean it, you're really pretty." I was like, "Thank you." At that point, it gets a little awkward, you know, but he's standing there like bagging my groceries and staring at me and being very sweet, and I'm like, okay. And he said it one more time. "I'm sorry, but you're just really pretty." And I was like, "Well, thank you, but I'm old enough to be your mother." Literally, because I'm sure he was about my son's age. And the boy the other day couldn't have been 25 or so. A great big old 25-year-old, though, probably about 6'5", but still a youngin'. Now, I got to tell you, they're going to make my head a little bit bigger than it ought to be, but it is nice to hear these kind of things again. And I've never been made to feel ugly. Nobody's ever said I was unattractive or anything like that, so I never really had that, but it did dwindle down to where it was less often, and now it's becoming more and more frequent, and people are rushing to help me with doors and groceries, and which I live in the South, so that's kind of the thing you do anyway, but it's becoming more noticeable and more, they're doing it on purpose kind of thing. It's nice. But now I'm going to head home. I'm going to get my warm little slippers things. I don't know what they're called, but they're warm little slippers. And sit on my butt and hope it don't snow. Because they calling for it this weekend, y'all. And I don't want it. I can't stand snow. Anyway, here we go. Okay, so you guys seen what I did yesterday, what I ate. It did affect me. That chicken did affect me. And it may have been a combination of both the chicken and the PMS. Sorry. I've had a migraine pretty much all day. I don't feel too good, but I'm alright. I have had a good day otherwise, and of course I've kept it keto the entire time, so it won't take me too long to cycle back into ketosis and be fine. So let's talk weight. I was 166.4, and today I was 167.4, so I did wander up 1 pound. I might actually go up another pound tomorrow or a little bit more tomorrow. Sometimes I only go up for 1 day, sometimes I'll go up for 2 days. So we'll just have to see how that works out, but hopefully it will all drop back off tomorrow. Hard to say for sure. And this is actually the first lady issue that I've had that's been pretty prevalent. Generally it's nothing to speak of, lasts about 12 hours or so where it's noticeable and then kind of filters off. This time so far we're on day 2 and it's not filtering off, so I'm not very thrilled with that whole thing. What you doing, honey? Come here. Come here. Come here. Your leg hurts. What's up? Oh, you got the slime on your tum-tum. What'd you do to your leg?
It has a burn stain.
A what?
It has a burn stain.
A burn stain. How did you get a burn sting on your leg? Because what?
I'm looking at too much popcorn.
Where did you even see popcorn?
Right there.
Where? That's not popcorn. That's your bottle of, bag of, what's stuff called? Cotton candy. Where does it hurt? Where does it hurt?
Because I've been looking at too much cotton candy.
So you have a burn sting on your leg from looking at too much cotton candy.
Yeah.
Grandma life. Say hit the like button.
Hit the like button. Bye-bye.
We'll be right back.
I'll do it again.
Alright, so I had an interesting opportunity today. I've had a few interesting things happen today, in fact. But anyway, I was shopping, and I was in a food line, a little grocery store here in town. And there was a woman crying her eyes out in the diet food aisle, which I just cut through. You know how it is when you see somebody crying. Your first instinct is to help. Your second is to leave them the hell alone because crying is kind of personal and private. And she's doing it in public, but she's sobbing. She's basically wailing. And I had to ask her what was wrong. And she said, I'm just going to stop eating. I'm going to stop eating. I'm never going to eat nothing else. Forget this. I can't do it anymore. She's a larger lady, and we've all been there and done that. If you've been large most of your life, you understand those moments of somewhat insanity in the diet food aisle. But I told her, I said, well, you know, maybe I can help you. And honestly, I wasn't thinking keto at the time because I was just thinking about giving her somebody to talk to. Well, she was very open and very, very honest about what had happened today. She went to a gym, and a girl she used to know and be quite close with, be a friend of hers, she heard her whisper and calling her a fat pig, a fat bitch, all the ugly things women can say about each other to make somebody feel terrible. She said, no, the girl was whispering, but was intentional for her to hear. And they used to be quite close, so your best friends can in the long run be your worst enemies because they know everything about you and they know how to push your buttons. She said what she don't get is her friend went from being a very large woman to very small. And these are not women, well, okay, they are women, but they're maybe early 20s at most, probably just out of high school, not far out. Well, her friend went from being very, very large to very, very small. And understand this kind of behavior is not acceptable for anybody, period, ever. But I can understand a person who's always been thin giving large people a hard time. Sorry, the cats. Giving large people a hard time. I can get that because they've never walked in those shoes. They don't understand what it's really like to get on a scale and look down and realize no matter what you do, you have 200 pounds to lose. And that seems like it would take forever. And it makes you even more depressed. No matter how you get on the journey, it upsets you. But for a person who has walked in those shoes, who has also been large, to use those words to intentionally hurt even a former friend, even their worst enemy, it's disgusting. And there's no real way to put that other than that. It's not. Stop beating up the slime. It sounds nasty. Grandma life. I've told y'all this a million times. Grandma life. It's never quiet. Stop it.
It's also funny.
That sounds like a pack of cooters marching through the mud. Hold on, let me make him stop that. Okay, so anyway, it's just, I find it really reprehensible when somebody who has walked in those shoes, who should understand what the other person is going through and how hard and difficult it can be, to say stuff like that is just horrible. And this young girl was feeling just depressed. I mean, low. And you could tell it. She was just crying her eyes out. And I did give her my website address, so I hope she checks it out, and I hope she comes here to the channel. If you come here and you're new here, honey, hit that subscribe button. Again, I will help you every step of the journey if I need to. I don't care if I got to hold your hand at the gym. We'll go. I mean, I don't do the gym, but I'll go with you. But every one of us are individuals. This world can never replace a single soul it's had on it. Never. We're each very, very special in our own ways. There is stuff that I can do that I know that other people ain't got no clue about. And there's, of course, things that you know and can do that I don't got no clue about. I mean, I know a lot of people probably don't know this, but I can build I can't talk, but I can build a damn website. I mean, I've built, calm down, please. I've built many, many websites, and I enjoy doing it, and I think I have an opportunity coming up to build another one for a ketoer, and I'm very excited about that. I have an opportunity coming up to do an interview with another keto lady, and I'm thrilled about that too. Both these ladies, I very, very much so respect in the ketogenic community, and I love them to death. And I don't want to announce too much too soon, but we'll get there, hopefully very soon. So, if you guys need any help, that's right, hit like. If you need any help with your keto journey, please don't hesitate to ask. All my contact information is below. My email, my website with everything I know about keto on it.
Don't forget to hit the like button.
You know, this is not scripted. This kid just says this because he watches so much YouTube. Kid YouTube, but he you know. Anyway, he knows. Hit that like button. Come on. So anyway,
And also hit that subscribe button.
That's right. Hit the subscribe button. I've got a built-in little advertiser over there, man. If you need me, my information's below. I'm not hard to find, and I'll answer anything you need me to answer. How are you doing? How is your keto journey going? Do you need any help? Make sure you drop some comments below. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe button. Much love to you, guys and dolls. And again, I went up 1 pound in water weight from yesterday. Here we go with migraine. So I went up